Hello and welcome to the Non-Fungible Creator Show. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible Today, and Non-Fungible Tomorrow. And today we are so happy to have Gus. He's a self-taught artist, musician, producer from Brazil, and we are also so fortunate to have his son in the show as well. So how are you, Gus?
Hello, I'm okay. I'm great. And how you doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much for being here. You have a very, cute and charming son. But anyways, yes.
He likes to go on camera.
Oh yeah, he likes to go on camera. Yeah, he's very photogenic. Maybe he could, consider becoming a model in the future. But I know he's a 3D model. He builds in Cryptovoxels. So yeah. Not going off topic. Can you share with the audience about your background and where are you from?
Okay, I'm a Brazilian artist, and I do art since I was a child. I always used to draw when I was a kid. My parents never really support me on the art. He wanted me to get normal jobs and stuff like that, but somehow, even not getting any perspective, I still was doing art. So I knew NFT like 8 months ago when the philosopher started helping me.
Yeah, I think that's amazing, and that's how you got started in Web 3.0 as well, right? So, as someone who's from Brazil, as you said, there might not be a lot of opportunities for artists, but with Web 3.0, with NFTs, you're able to reach the international audience, right? So can you share more about how you got into NFTs and Web 3.0?
Yeah, last year, I started to have some meetings with friends during the pandemic. And we started to make live videos where I started to put a little bit of my glitch arts with the live videos with other people. And then I met Blue Simon, and after that, Blue Simon introduced me to the philosopher, and then we started talking and speaking about my art, and he invited me to go on Cryptovoxels and to meet things, how things work on that world. And then my mind started to blow. And then I really didn't believe what I was seeing. Like, people were selling objects made in 3D, and I already worked with a little bit of 3D before I started to do voxel art. So that facilitated a lot for me. But my art before that was more like, how can I say, abstract. They were not like, now I'm doing more ordinate. How can I say that?
It's more
objects,
realistic,
more solid objects.
Yeah. more realistic. Yeah. Like right now we're on your OpenSea, so basically you do something that's more realistic.
This is my avatar.
Yeah, it looks like you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think that's a beautiful thing, because before we started the show, right, you were saying that in the past, in Web 2.0, you just upload your art in Facebook and Instagram, but all you get is just likes, right, and also maybe compliments. But with NFTs, you are able to sell them, right? And you were saying that when you first made your sell, when you first sold your your voxel art, right? You were very surprised. You didn't understand what happened.
Yeah,
so
I was very, very surprised, but because the currency in Brazil, it's very cheap, and the jobs here don't pay very much for us. And even like in the pandemic, the government didn't give us a lot of help too. Like, there was a help for people, but what's so little amount of money that you can afford much with it. So when I did my first sale, it was like 2,000 reais. That is the currency of my country. And so I could help a lot my family and give things to my son. And since that, I did a lot of other voxel wearables, but I'm not really selling right now. Yeah, they are all there, but I must maybe create a store inside Cryptovoxels to showcase all this and started selling more. So I'm not really selling a lot of NFTs. So I'm getting my payment from projects within Near protocol, and inside the ecosystem we have on gov.near. It's where we send our proposals, and there is other friend that helped me a lot to be more confident, because before I was like, I don't want to appear in anywhere. I just want to put my art here and no one knows who I am. Now I'm more confident about myself, so I can come here and talk to you. And there was a lot of insecurities in me that I'm learning to how can I say, to get over.
Yeah, I think you're doing a perfect job there, and I'm so happy that through Web 3.0 you're able to meet other people to encourage you. And even right now, I want to use this opportunity to encourage you. I just want to say that you are a brilliant artist, right? You look at this work I'm showing, right? Look at the effort that you put into creating your art,
Yeah.
right? It's not simple. It must
This
take
is
you.
voxel. This is voxel art.
Yeah, and
This is not.
each voxel is it's a 3D thing, right? So it's such a beautiful thing. And if you look at NFTs right now, right, NFT world is selling for 15 Ethereum, but who is gonna build on it, right? Who's gonna build on that Minecraft world? It takes builders, it takes creators, people like you. So I just want to say that this show is for people like you. It's a show for you guys to shine, and you're doing a great job. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate this. And
Thank you.
given how and also your story, it's just amazing how you're meeting amazing people, and how I'm not trying to share Metaverse DAO or Near Protocol, but you were able to find a community over there, and because they have projects and you can help them do commission work, right? You basically help people build in the metaverse and you get paid. And because compared to your local currency, you get paid a lot more, so it helps make your livelihood better, I would say. So that's such a beautiful thing. So can you tell us more about Near Protocol? Because this show is kind of sponsored by the Metaverse DAO as well, right? So I want to ask you more about the Near Metaverse DAO. Is that okay?
Okay. Near Protocol, it's a currency in the Near blockchain. It's not really like connected with other like MetaMask, but there is a whole ecosystem within it, and there's a lot of good technologies to it. And I'm really not. I don't really know a lot about it, like technical stuff, but there is a system with it that they help community to make projects, and they help like with money. They pay us in Near, and like it's really open. I always felt very welcome by the people over there on the gov.near forum, and there where I met John X too. That he's from Nigeria, and he helped me a lot too. There is Blue Simon Wasem that he was on the beginning of my journey through here, and he is there too on the Near blockchain, doing his own projects. I participated last month on one of his projects, and I went to São Paulo. We did a physical event. It was like we show a movie from Thais de Almeida Prado, and there was another artist, Denny the Weirdo, and Daniel Carreira. He is a trombonist.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful thing because my understanding is that Near is kind of like a blockchain. So they have funding for different type of decentralized autonomous organizations. So what they do is they provide proposal, right? And for you guys, for you and John, the philosopher, right? What you guys did is you guys submit proposal. Hey, why don't we promote Near in Cryptovoxel or other metaverse, right? And then what they'll do is they'll pay you for doing that thing, right? So I think this is such a beautiful thing because you are able as an artist, you're being rewarded, right? You're being recognized. And right now, from what I heard your story is that in the past year it was difficult because of the pandemic and there's not a lot of opportunity for artists, right? But now because of NFT, because of the Near protocol, the fundings that you get, you're now able to make life better. You even move to a new place with your family, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's such a beautiful thing.
It was really good for me to get into this onto the Metaverse DAO. I didn't knew much about it at the beginning. I did not understand what was a DAO. So I'm still learning about it, and I'm knowing better now. But all I know, it was through the philosopher and John X, and they know a lot more about the blockchain.
So yeah, Gus, is there anything else you would like to share before we end this stream?
Yeah, before I get into the Near protocol, I was just on Hicket Nunc and Screensaver, and then I started to sell wearables through the Philosopher Store. I created the assets and submitted to his store. And after that, after a while, after doing a lot of this kind of work, the philosopher asked me if I wanted to make a part of a DAO on the Near blockchain. And then I started to learn about it. I didn't really had an idea of what was it, what was a DAO, and what should I do with it. I didn't know that at the time, but now I'm really more familiarized with it, and I can write my own ideas there right now. I did a voxel art class this month. It was 19 and 20 these days, February. They are recorded. You can watch it on YouTube or on our parcel near Metaverse Connection Center. If you go to the second floor, there's a classroom over there. I built it, and you can watch the video of the first class over there. And so how I was speaking about the Near protocol, there are a very open community on gov.near. It's where we can send projects, and anyone can do that, to send projects to different DAOs with different teams on it and different kinds of projects. And we are a DAO about the metaverse, and we are building a Near presence within Cryptovoxels, and we are intending, we have the intention to go to other metaverse as well. But for now, we are just on Cryptovoxels, and all that we did here was possible because we get funded by the NEAR through that DAO. And I'm making part of another DAO right now that we are just beginning. Me and John X and Rafaela, we are making a spiritual DAO. It's not really religious, but it's about self-realization and in other things like that. But this is the Metaverse DAO. We have like we are the 3rd or 4th months, and we have done a lot of things and events on that parcel, and this is one of them.
Yeah, so I think this is such a wonderful story that you have given us, because throughout the whole show, you're saying that, in the past, artists didn't really have a lot of opportunity to, make money with the talent, right? But now, being part of a DAO, educating other people, like the video that you're showing, educating different people in different countries as well. And, this is something that people could really make a living, right? Or at least make their life better. As you said, because of the currency where you are at, it's going, it's becoming cheaper, but because you're able to get, funding by a blockchain company, right? Like NEAR. So it helps you make your life better. And I think this is definitely a beautiful story. Thank you so much for being here, Gus, for sharing the story. And yeah, it's such a pleasure to have you and having your wonderful son as well to join the show. It's such a lovely picture to see this. And I hope that people who are at NEAR who is watching this, they know that they are making people's life better, right? This is indeed life changing.
It really changing my life, and I think I hope to get even more things, and I can invest in better equipment, and I really have good hopes now. Before that, it was really hard to get hope here in Brazil, but now I have a lot of hope. And I want to help other people like me to get what I'm getting now, right? And sometimes it's hard. People are really used to that system, the conventional system. So it's really hard to explain how I'm getting this. When I talk to some people, they think they are like, I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit.
It's a different world, I would say, because in a place, if people who not everyone is on the internet, right? Not everyone understand what is digital asset, but there is a demand there. There is people who want someone to help them build the NFT world, and there is like an opportunity for people who are in places that might not have this opportunity to access because we have the internet, because we have the blockchain, right, and NFTs. So yeah, thank you for sharing another aspect of this world. Because right now, when we talk about blockchain, when we talk about NFTs, we always focus in North America, right? We always focus on New York when they have an NFT conference, but we never show other people that there are other people around the world who's been benefiting from blockchain.
Yeah,
and
I think this is beautiful. This is really beautiful.
So yeah, Gus, thank you so much for being here. It is such a meaningful story, getting to hear your story over in Brazil, and also how NFT is able to change your life. And I guess our time is over right now, but definitely don't be shy, share your story to more people, create more art. Just want to show support to you and your family, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It was a great honor to meet you. It was really nice to meet you.
It's my great honor to have your son on the show as well earlier on.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Ciao. Bye-bye.
Ciao.